why the world needs OpenAI, and the looming threat of its decline. In the modern tech landscape, the battle between OpenAI and Google has often been framed as a fight between David and Goliath. But a more accurate analogy might be the climactic duel between Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Google has almost always possessed the high ground, infinite resources, global distribution, and a massive talent pool. OpenAI, the daring challenger, sparked a revolution but is now showing visible cracks under the pressure of its own ambition. The fundamental truth of technology is this: competition results in the best consumer experiences, while monopoly breeds lethargy and stagnates innovation. If OpenAI had not forced the world's hand, it is highly likely we would not be using Gemini, Claude, or Grok today. OpenAI made everyone jump on the AI bandwagon when the rest of the tech giants were playing it safe. They brought AI to the little people, making it consumable for the general public and solving complex problems where simple internet searches failed. Despite its monumental early success, OpenAI's foundation has grown shaky. While Sam Altman successfully elevated himself into the league of tech titans like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Larry Page, the company has suffered from intense internal turbulence. The infamous board drama, the exodus of founding members and safety researchers, and a shift away from its original nonprofit ethos have distracted the company. When a team is bogged down by internal friction and structural shifts, competitors inevitably take advantage. Furthermore, while Microsoft remains OpenAI's biggest financial backer and crucial infrastructure partner, the dynamic has shifted. Microsoft is smartly hedging its bets, investing in other AI ventures, and building its own internal teams, leaving OpenAI fighting harder to maintain its singular dominance. Beating Google at this point is a monumental, perhaps impossible task. As soon as ChatGPT became a hit, Microsoft quickly integrated it into Bing to try and dethrone Google search. But user habits are deeply ingrained. People Google things, they do not Bing things. Googling has become a verb in the global dictionary. Whether it is a farmer in rural India or a shopkeeper in Europe, people rely on Google to solve their daily problems. This immense market depth and ecosystem integration give Google an unparalleled advantage. Google was always going to catch up because they possess the manpower and capital to weather any storm. Even if they fumbled their initial AI launches, they had the runway to iterate until they got it right. Today, Gemini is a deeply integrated, incredibly powerful tool. With its ability to seamlessly search the live web and tap into Google's vast data ecosystem like Docs, Gmail, and Drive, many early adopters of ChatGPT have already made the switch. OpenAI's biggest vulnerability is that, unlike Google, which has Search and Android, or Microsoft, which has Windows and Office, it does not have an underlying safety net. OpenAI is almost entirely reliant on its AI models. If OpenAI were to vanish or fade into irrelevance in the coming years, it would be a major blow to consumers. Consider a hypothetical scenario. Imagine using the internet up to 2002, and then suddenly the leading search engines began to decline, leaving only one dominant player with no incentive to improve. That is the risk we face today. Who will drive the next wave of innovation if the pioneer falls? Anthropic's Claude is a brilliant competitor, and Meta's open-source models are changing the game. But OpenAI proved that a focused, persistent team could force tech giants to rethink the future of computing. Whatever happens next, OpenAI's creation of ChatGPT will remain a pivotal moment in history, a testament to the fact that to keep giants moving, you must have challengers daring enough to strike first. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. Thank you for watching.